Antonio Banderas reveals what he was told when he had just stepped foot into Hollywood. Hello everyone, welcome back here at Pup Conversations with Al. This is a set where we dive into entertainment stories with the positive copy side. First and foremost, it's indeed a classic Hollywood. Welcome to the neighbor story, and honestly, it's a testament of how much Antonio Banderas changed the landscape for international actors. When Banderas first lived in Los Angeles in the early 90s, he barely spoke English. He famously learned his line for the Mambo Kings in 1992 phonetically. Though, despite his massive success in playing with Pedro Almodovar, the Hollywood machine did quite know where to put him. The villain casting logic. Back then, what we can take to was that the industry followed a very rigid, often biased formula. The accent rule, or the accent rule, is that if you had a thick foreign accent, you were automatically found wanted to play the antagonist, usually a drug lord, a terrorist, or a serious threat. The advice was that Banderas had often recounted that a studio executive told him, if you are going to stay here, you have to realize that you are going to play the villains. Because of your accent, you will be the bad guy. First and foremost, what you have to know is how he flipped the script. Banderas didn't just accept the bad guy fate. He carved out a niche that hadn't really existed for a Spanish actor in the modern era. Dramatic lead. He proved his leading man mentoring the Mambo Kings and Half of the Spirits, the heroic icon. Just a few years after being told he would be a villain, he became Zorro, one of America's most via American folklore hero archetypes in cinema history. The action star, he held his own against Talon in Assassin and led the cult classic Desperado. The subversion, he eventually parodied his own macho image as flowers in boats in the Sharks franchise, turning into other supposed imitation himself into a global treasure. What you have to know is that it's quite iconic that the same voice as executive said would limit him to playing bad guys ended up making him one of the most recognizable and loved heroes in animation. All in all, it was such indeed a fight and a way of believing in yourself and also not backing down. We look forward for such and great inspiration from Antonio Banderas. We will be delighted if you do share with us what you do think of such situations in Hollywood. It has been out here at Public Conversation with the latest stories. Peace.